Hey everyone, this is Reggie from Restore Plus Physical Therapy. Several weeks ago, I shared a couple videos about folding cane and how to, when to use it. I got people asking a lot of questions about it, so it got a lot of people's interest, especially some of our patients. They are a little older or some had surgeries and they need to use a cane. The younger ones, they need to use the cane temporarily. The older ones, they need to use a cane for longer periods of time. So I got a lot of questions about it. The two leading questions about the cane is I want to be able to answer those questions. I want to share with you because they are very important. And I see that a lot of people don't know the answer to those questions. A lot of people are not using their cane properly. Be it here in the office, when patients come in, they could have bought their cane. They tell me they bought their cane either online or from the pharmacy. Or sometimes I've even had patients tell me that the therapist gave them their cane, but they're not using it properly, or especially outside. When I see people using canes, it became second nature to me as a therapist already to kind of analyze how they're using it and so forth. So in today's video, I want to answer one of those two leading questions about the cane. And that question is, what's the right height for your cane? Or what's the right height of your cane? And what's the right fit of your cane? So I want to share that with you because I see a lot of people not using their cane. Their canes are not the right height or the right length for them. And there's a very simple way on how to measure that. And I want to share with you so that you'll know how to adjust the cane to your right height, or you can actually teach other people you know. All right, so let's start with that. This is a cane, right? And there's a few ways on how you're going to measure. There's one that I prefer the most, but I'll tell you there's three ways. I'll tell you three ways on how to do it. The most common ways that people will tell you. First is some people tell you you measure it to the height of your hip. So you're gonna have the cane, measure it to the right of the hip, and then that's the height of your cane. The other one is you can actually measure up to the wrist area, and then that's where your cane, how high your cane should be. Now for the hip, the thing is everybody's different. People have different proportions, like body wise, and some people may have longer legs and shorter trunks, and some people may have shorter legs, longer trunks, or longer legs and shorter trunks. Same thing with the hands. I know let's say some basketball players that I know, or some martial arts artists, and when they do those, let's say the tape, tail of the tape, or boxers or things like that, they measure their the length of the arms, and sometimes they can be a certain height. But then all of a sudden their arms are way longer. The reason why I say that is because if you're gonna measure, for the arms and for the legs, depends on how long the body is. What if you have shorter arms compared to your trunk? What if you have longer arms compared to trunk? So for me, one way of measuring that is I look at the angle of the elbow. So I'm gonna turn to my side here. So I'm gonna look at the angle of the elbow here. I want the elbow to have a slight flexion or slight bending, around 15 degrees, okay? So if it so happened that if the person is standing, it's in their, not as high as their hip or on the wrist area, doesn't really matter. I look at the angle of the elbow. So when you're standing like this, put the cane, just put the cane right next to your foot, like maybe around half a foot there, around 6 inches, and then just have your cane there, and then look at where your elbow is. You're gonna have a slight bend here. That's gonna be like around 15 degrees. That means that your cane is the right height. I see people do this a lot and then they're holding the cane like this, so that's too much bending. You won't, if you need the support, you won't be able to put, you know, that much weight on it. Okay, you won't be able to get that support. And then now I've seen also people who actually the cane is short, so that they're leaning on it with their arms straight like this, and that's wrong too. So you need a slight elbow flexion when your cane is right next to you like this. Okay, so that's the best way to know how high your cane should be. Very easy, very simple. Just have a slight flexion on your elbow and that's it. You're good to go. So that's something that I want you to know. As you can see, it's fairly easy, so that you'll know if you need a cane or somebody you know has a cane, that's a proper height. All right. I hope this video is helpful to you, and I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Remember, I need you to like, comment, subscribe, or follow, and share this video so that you can help change other people's lives. And let me know what things you want me to talk about so I can help you get healthy and pain-free. I'll see you in the next video.